The benefits of physical activity and participation in athletics are well established for children. These benefits may be even more important for children with disabilities, who have a greater risk of being sedentary and having associated health conditions such as obesity and reduced cardiovascular fitness. Federal laws and regulations exist to ensure schools provide equal opportunity for students with disabilities to participate in physical education classes. Additionally, schools are required to provide students with disabilities equal opportunity for participation in extracurricular activities, which include athletics.
Despite the existence of these federal laws and the known benefits of physical activity, parents, teachers, and coaches continue to question whether students with disabilities are provided similar opportunities in physical education and extracurricular athletics as compared to their peers without disabilities. As an advocate, I want to know if there are schools successfully meeting the physical activity needs of their students with disabilities. Who are they? How are they doing it? How do we do it? And is there any support to do so?
Schools must be aware of their legal responsibilities to students with disabilities so that there are consistent opportunities to participate in extracurricular athletics equal to those of other students.
I've watched my son grow and play, and I know these kids can do the same, and they just need a chance to do it. So I found the opportunity to give them a chance and coach them to play to their highest abilities, and they're doing it.
Additional training for PE teachers and coaches is critical to improve their skills in working with youth with disabilities in physical education and extracurricular athletics.
As a coach, I feel it is my responsibility to coach the whole person, developing good character, integrity, honesty, and letting them know that you can be the best you can be. You can do anything that you choose to do in life.
Developing a central information resource center that can identify best practices in PE and athletics programs for youth with disabilities can increase information sharing and improve awareness of existing resources across the United States. As we've learned, there are dozens of programs around the country that are doing excellent things to promote PE and sports for youth with disabilities, but information sharing about these programs is limited.
ASP is the American Association of Adapted Sports Programs, and what we do is school-based sports for kids with primarily physical disabilities. It's athletics at its basics. There's referees, there's coaches, there's rules, there's a season. Now, you still got to make it competitive, and it still has to engage the students, and I think that's what ASP has done a phenomenal job of, is making competitive sport for what has traditionally been considered a diverse and dilute population. What started out in Atlanta and in DeKalb County is now the model in the nation for how to run successful adapted sports in the schools, hands down.
We still have a long way to go in providing athletic equity in this country for students with disabilities. These students want to compete in sports just as their friends and siblings do. Providing anything less than what other children receive on a regular basis is not an option.
There's a lot of challenges facing this segment of our population, and millions of kids in this country can benefit from this program, and it works locally and it's affordable. We see it in our graduation rates. We see it in the number of kids that go on to college and go on to get jobs, and they come back 10 years later and send us postcards from wherever they're working and whatever they're doing. These sports opportunities are a very important part of that process.
We can no longer use the excuse that no one has figured out how to launch or structure programs, since there are now proven and reliable models producing amazing outcomes for these students that benefit us all as taxpayers and human beings.